All right, folks, good morning. It's Saturday, doing a quick power hour, maybe for an hour or two. It's 7:43 in the morning here in California. That's the beauty of doing virtual wholesaling. Now I get to call Texas and have my Saturday or make some money before Saturday starts. So let's go. Betty, 512. Oh, she should change her number. Let's see. Betty, can you give me a... All right. This lady keeps texting me back, but when I call, either doesn't go through or she doesn't answer. See? All right. I'm going to give her a quick minute or two. If she doesn't respond back, then I'm going to start calling other people. All right. Just like always, she doesn't respond. And then let's give another one a call. Damn, Josh, that thing smells so good.
Mm-hmm.
So my awesome nephew's cooking breakfast right now. The thing is, I'm not supposed to eat till later. Killing me. Killing me, son. All right. Just try to. Let's talk Monday. All right.
Kopi ka na?
Yep. So,
Hey Josh, kape ka na? Kape ka na ako?
what's that? All right, guys, give me a sec. All right.
Hello?
Hello, is this Carl?
Yes.
Hey, Carl. Good morning. My name is Caesar. I spoke with one of my partners, Adam, about your property on Las Colinas. Are you still
Uh-huh.
are you still looking to sell that property by any chance?
If I do, it's going to be through a realtor. I can make more money that way.
Oh, you can make more. That's great.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I've talked to a couple people about selling it outright, and they were nowhere close to what the two homes went for on each side of me. So I'm going to turn it over to that realtor and let her sell it.
Really? Okay. Did you sign up with a realtor already, or you're just thinking about it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. My wife and I have been talking about it, and
Got it.
we just can't sell it outright because they don't offer near enough money.
Yeah. Are you looking to get market price for it?
Yep.
Got it. It's a pretty brand new house.
Yep. If not, I won't sell it.
Yeah. Is it a pretty?
I mean, we don't.
I'm sorry. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Yeah, I mean, we've been in it since for March to be 8 years. We're the only people who's lived there.
Oh, nice.
We
Okay.
put in a whole house water purification system, fenced in the backyard, and we're just not going to take a big loss on, which we wouldn't take a loss anyway since prices have gone up. But
Yeah. No, I completely understand.
the one on one side of it sold for $675, and the other side sold for $700,000. So
Got it.
if I can't get at least 6, I'm not going to sell it.
So you need to have a 6 right in front of it, huh?
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. I get it. I mean, I own a few as well, and there are some where I can take a little bit of loss. There are some where I won't. So I respect that. Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to just get to know a little bit about the property. I may be able to do it, and if I don't, I'll tell you right off the bat that I'm not, that I wouldn't be the right buyer for you.
Okay.
So tell me what you got. Well, first and foremost, how much are you looking to get for it? I know you said a little with a 6 in front of it.
600,000.
600. Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit what you got going on over there.
4-bedroom, 3-bath, family room, front office, media room. There's about 2,600, maybe a little over 2,600 square feet. Might be 2,640. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, it says 2524 online. So that's about right.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
And the kitchen, hall, living room have been painted. The front office has been painted. The upstairs has been painted. The master bedroom has not. The other 2 bedrooms downstairs have been painted. So really, the master bedroom, master bath, all that hasn't been painted.
Got it.
I got a customer coming in, so I'm gonna have to go right now. You can call me back in about an hour if you want to.
Yeah, you'll be good in an hour. I can
Okay.
give you a call back in an hour.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye.
I think that's way overpriced, but we might do a novation. Carl, good talking to you, Carl. You know you're on live, right? Said you know you're on live, right? All right, guys, let me just include them into my CRM here. It's speed to lead from yesterday.
Dapat ako galing go. You know, malinis talaga. Nakatanggal.
Bought a few speed to lead leads off of a sale. It's just 75% off. So let's see what we can do here. Just give me a sec, folks. So, all right, let's go to the next one. This one's in Clearwater. M8. That's an odd name. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, I speak with M8.
Yeah, speaking.
Yes, M8, good morning. My name is Caesar. I'm calling from Allied Property Group, and I believe you spoke with one of my partners, Sarah, on selling your house on Highland Avenue. Is that still the case?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been speaking to a couple of people on selling that place.
Oh, wonderful. Got any good offers so far?
One of them was going to get back in touch with you, so I don't know if that was your company or who did you say was
Yeah.
to me?
So you were speaking with Sarah.
Sarah.
You spoke with Sarah. Sarah is one of my partners. There are times when, it might not fit their buy box, or, something where it's like, they might not want the project. So sometimes they send it over to me. They, I've done business with them in the past, and I've bought properties that they didn't want to buy. So that's how I get some of my leads from time to time. So let me ask you,
Okay.
how much are you looking to get for that property?
Well, I talked to the one guy, and I said I wouldn't accept anything less than 220.
Okay, 220. Great. Can you tell me what you got going on over there?
It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's got a room at the back of the kitchen, which you could use as another bedroom.
Okay.
It's got a single car garage detached with a storage area, like a 10 by 12 storage on the end of the garage there. The roof's about 10 years old. The AC is about 8 years old. It needs to be remodeled, new kitchen, new bathroom, paint on the inside, outside. And we just replaced the windows about 3 months ago in the house with impact windows.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you guys done a good amount of renovation there, right? Sounds like.
What we've done is the windows. Everything else needs to be done.
Oh, it's the other one that needs to be done. I apologize. I
Yeah.
heard you say that
Yeah.
you just did them. Okay, so everything else needs to be done. The windows, you guys just redone. Okay,
Yeah, they've just been about 2 months ago, something like that.
got it. Now I noticed online here it says that you guys just bought this last year. Is that correct?
Nah, that's not true. We've had this house for, it's 306 South Highland. We've had the house for 12, 13 years, so.
I'm glad I asked you. So let me just double check. I typed it in, and for some reason this north popped up, so it's South Highland. Gotcha. Just give me 1 second. I was looking at the wrong house. I was like, "What's going on in here?" Got it. Okay, I got it here now. Do you guys currently live there, or is this tenant occupied?
It's not occupied, it's vacant.
It's vacant. Okay. Were you guys renting it out before?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How long were you guys renting it out for, and how much were you guys getting for it?
We rented it out for the full period of time, like 12 years, 11 years, something like that, with the same renter. So we were just cutting him a bit of break. I think the total rent we were getting like $1,300 for it.
1,300 for it. Okay. I mean, around that area. I mean, once we fix that place up, how much do you think we can get rent for over there?
I'm not too sure. Maybe 18.
18. Okay.
He's asking how much, once the place is done up, how much you think the rent would go for? And it's a loaded question. I'd say maybe you could get 1,800 for it.
18.
Maybe.
Okay.
16, 18, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can look it up here too, but I always like to ask. You were the landlord there for a while,
Yeah.
so I always like to ask. Because you guys know it better than Zillow or Homes or any of these softwares. You know what I mean? So I always like to just
Right.
confirm. Okay. Give me 1 second. One of my software that I use is acting up. I don't know why. So how long has it been vacant for now?
About a month.
Oh,
It was in Minnesota and we couldn't do anything with it. So it's been about a month.
About a month. Okay. So it's very, very recent.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's good news. Some folks, sometimes I talk to folks and it's been vacant for like 5 years, and then,
No.
and
No, we're not.
and that changes a lot. You know what I mean? When you stop flushing the toilet, stop turning on the lights, it changes. And you said it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, correct?
Yeah, can you just hold the line just for 1 second?
Yeah, for sure. Take your time, man, because I'm going to look this up right now. This is actually not bad. Excuse me.
Hey, sorry about that, my friend. I had to take that call real quick.
No problem. No problem. I'm just looking at some of the properties in the area. And I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm talking to my wife. We're
Oh.
trying to multitask at the moment.
Yeah, no worries. I thought you were talking to me. The square footage online, it says 1370. I just wanted to confirm. Does that sound about right?
No, it's not. It's a little bit over 1,000 square feet.
So just about 1,000.
No, yeah, 976 it is.
976.
You got to make sure you get the right property because there's North Island, South Island, Highland.
Yeah, I know.
South Island.
I have it here now. It's South Highland, but even on South Highland, it says 1370. That's why I always like to confirm because information is sometimes incorrect, even though you got the right address.
I don't know where you get your information from as well, but it's not on MLS. It's never been on MLS.
No, I understand. I understand it's off market. I like buying properties off market. So I'm almost done here. Just give me, if you don't mind, give me one quick second. I'm just.
Sir,
I'm sorry. Hello.
ma'am,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
I'm the property appraiser. It's on 306 Highland Avenue.
Yes. That's what I have. 306 South High. Here, it's just sometimes Zillow or other softwares that I use. Sometimes they're incorrect, and that's why I always like to ask and confirm the square footage. Let's see. Okay.
It's 958.
958. Got it.
And both square feet, 1,370.
Got it. Okay. Okay, almost done here. And guys, quick question for you, since you guys have owned that place for a while now. A lot of times when we buy properties, we want to modernize it enough so that in that way we have two options: either put it on the market for maximum value, or rent it out, just like what you guys have done, right? If I were to modernize that place in that neighborhood, do you know how much 2-1's going for around there?
No.
Okay.
I don't really know to say the truth.
Got
I know
it.
that there was how much was that 3-bedroom going for? The 3-2. There was a 3-2, maybe 3 or 4 doors down that was going for like nearly 600,000. I don't know what made that so special. I think it was the square footage and it was a corner lot, but that's like 1,500 square feet.
600,000. Wow.
I think so. Yeah. I think it was. I think the address is like 240 South Highland Avenue. I think that's what the address is on that. Don't quote me on that because that was just going off the memory.
Yeah.
But I looked at the price and I thought, wow, that must be I don't know why they're asking that much.
Yeah.
If you look at it, you wouldn't even figure it. But
yeah, that's insane. As I say, yeah,
they were reaching at that.
yeah, the most expensive one that I see so far in your guys' I guess subdivision. I'm looking at kind of like that triangle or South Highland, Cleveland, and Gulf to Bay Boulevard, right? So that triangle, I mean, the most expensive house that got sold, which was earlier this year, it's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, built in 1954 for $280,000. There's one house that's going for sale right now that is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and quite frankly, I don't know what this listing agent is thinking, but oh, actually, not that one. There was another one. Sorry, I was looking at a different one. A 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 619 square feet, for $170,000. It's an as-is property, but it's been on the market for 187 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, if you don't mind, can I send you this link? Tell me if your guys' place is worse or about the same as far as the condition goes.
Is it wood frame or is it block?
Let's see. Give me a second. Look. Where did it go? I have so many things open right now. I believe it's block. That's wood frame.
It's what, sorry?
It's wood frame.
Yeah, that's
Hold
the
on.
difference.
So it's a fixer-upper, slab foundation, wood frame construction. Yeah,
That's where the difference is.
that's where the difference is,
This
right?
is a block. This is a block house, and then it's also got a block detached garage with storage on the end of the garage.
Got it.
So,
And by the way, Carl, I apologize if I sorry, I mean, I apologize if I misheard you earlier, but anything wrong with a roof, foundation, or like central heating and air, like the big ticket items?
no, we have the central heating and air service once a year by a local air conditioning company.
Got it.
We
Okay.
do that on all of our properties. Yeah.
Okay. And what about the roof? How old is the roof?
I'd say the roof was maybe 9 or 10 years old, somewhere in that area, and the air conditioning is about 8 years old. Windows are brand new. Like I said, the kitchen needs to be, from my standard anyway, it needs to be remodeled, and the bathroom needs to be remodeled, just for my standard.
Just to meet your standards. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
And as far as your standard goes, because everyone's a little different, but with your standards, like, I mean, it's a small square footage. Yeah. It's probably going to be done between 15 to 30,000, right? You would say.
Oh, yeah, no, the lower end of that. You just have to put in a, standard generic kitchen and, a new bathtub and a new single sink, and that's it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, paint. The tile in the bathroom is the old school yellow and green tile, and like a mosaic floor, which is the original, and that's coming back. So.
Yep. I gotcha. All right. So here's how I'm looking at it. Let me ask you this. I mean, if we were to make a deal here and we pay cash and we can close by the end of the month, because we typically close within 14 days or sooner, right? We just need to open title. I'll send a couple of contractors out there just to confirm the condition of the house. So within 14 days, we can close. So if we pay cash, close in 14 days, buy the property as is, so you don't have to worry about fixing anything. And obviously, we'll pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. I mean, what's the best that you can do for us?
What you make me an offer? I've already told you what my low is. It's 220. So.
Yeah. Okay. So here's how I'm looking at it from a flip point of view, and I definitely want to have an open conversation with you and give me your feedback because you guys are out there and local. So if I'm looking at it to flip it, I can probably sell that property for 280 because that's how much all the other properties that got sold for that were flipped for a 2-1. From 280. Now, in order for me to modernize it, I will probably put in anywhere from $25,000 to $30,000 of rehab. Now I know that's pretty high. If I were to keep it as a buy and hold, then yeah, I'd probably just put a lipstick on a pig and get it done in 10 with 10. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So from 280, I subtract the 30. That gets me down to 250, right? Now from 250, since I'm going to look at it as a flip, I have to look at my closing costs when I sell the property and any carrying costs that I have to carry between now and then. And that's
Right.
the way I look at it. It's always 12% of the ARV, which is 280, right? So 12% of 280 is 33,600. So let's just say 34. And then lastly, when I run my business, as far as our business model goes, we're not trying to get rich, but we got to keep the lights on. So dollar in, dollar out. If I put in $30,000 of rehab, then I'd like to get $30,000 of profit, and maybe in just a cushion of 10,000. Just when you're flipping, 10,000 can evaporate easily. So based on that, after I back all of that cost into that 280, in order for it to make sense for me, I can do like 170. I have to be in the 170 range.
Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from. It's a little bit too low for us, my friend. It's a little bit too low.
Yeah. Well, let me ask.
Even if I wouldn't have put impact windows in, you know what I mean, throughout the whole house, you know what I mean, which was 23,000. That's still, we're trying to, put that into the cost of selling the house, because that's got the value of the house up. So, 170 is way too low.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're hovering around 220 at the moment. I see where you're coming from. You got to make money as well. I get that. I honestly do. But at the moment, that's I'd sooner just throw money in it myself, or just paint it on the inside and just put it on MLS.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would go for somewhere what we wanted.
I'm actually glad that you said that. You pointed that out. Now, let me ask you this. I understand 170 is too low for you. I get it, because I've been on your side as well. And I'm glad you understand that 220 is just way too high for me. Is there a magic number in between where you feel like, hey, Caesar, you can still have some meat on the bone and you can still have a smile on your face?
Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you shoot me a text? I'm right in the middle of doing something at the moment. Let me talk to the wife a little bit more rather than just shooting from the hip. And shoot me a text, and just because I've got 2 or 3 people interested in it, just let me know what your offer was, who you are, what your telephone number is, and let me talk to the wife about it in detail, and then we can get back to you.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm right in the middle of something. Let me get this out of the way.
No worries.
I'll get back in touch with you.
No worries.
Give me all your information.
I will do that, man. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. And great talking to you, man.
You got it. Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. guys, I just got to take some notes here. All right. It's none. All right. Hold on, I'm about to get on a call right now.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yeah, it fell out again?
I don't know.
Where'd you get
I
this?
saw it on my desk.
Oh, nice.
This is the one, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I put it on your desk last night, right?
Yeah.
I might just keep it here before I leave. I've been losing it lately. Hold on, I'm on the thing. I'll be calling you shortly. Hey, Phoenix. How you doing, buddy? gosh. Hold on, let me look at it. I just need to paste all my comps on here so I remember. Okay, so who is this person? Perfect. Just got another reply. They're ready to talk. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Hello, Catherine.
Yes.
Hey, Catherine. Good morning. It's Caesar. How are you?
I'm good, Caesar. How are you?
Oh, I am doing wonderful. It's Saturday. It's beautiful, and I'm above ground, so you can't complain.
Saturday, and here we are working.
Yeah, absolutely. So, looks like you were working last night, huh?
Oh, yeah. Friday's a long day. I work my day job, and then I have a little cleaning business. So we were out cleaning till about 9 o'clock last night.
Oh.
So every Friday.
Nice. How long?
Yeah, but it's fine. It's all good.
How long have you been doing that for now? That's a nice side business.
Well, I worked for a friend of mine for 2 years, and then she decided that she was done with it, and she divided the company between me and another lady. So I took all the commercial buildings, and the other lady took all the residential work. So I've had it for 3 years in October. So yeah, it's a nice little paycheck every month.
Nice. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Well, let's see here. So it looks like you're looking to sell this property of yours, right?
Yes.
Great. And then based on your text, sounds like you're looking to get $25,000 for it. Is that also correct?
Yes, that's correct. So, are you local or are you out of state?
Yeah, great question. Our business is in Austin, Texas. So 2 of my business partners live in Austin. I am currently in the communist country of California. But yeah, I'm the dumb one out of the 3, you know. So yeah, so we buy a lot of properties out in Texas. But our main market is Austin. We also buy across the country as well. So we've got some in Florida and Toledo, Ohio, and you know, as long as it makes sense, then it makes sense. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know.
Right. Yeah. So, as you probably know, there's not a lot of real estate for sale in this area. Everything was pretty much bought up during the COVID rush.
Yeah.
And what other reasons people are fleeing the big cities. So the property was just a huge mess when I bought it. And I did obviously you can see the tax rolls, what I paid for it, but I've also put a lot of work into the property itself and the cleanup and the maintaining to keep it going. But it has a lot of problems, and it's an investment. So, just full disclosure, there was a fire in the bathroom that burnt up the flooring, the walls, the side of the exterior wall in it. I think I'm going to have to fix a rafter in the ceiling because of that. So the fire did a little damage in the hallway right adjacent to it. So the water heater was destroyed. There's a ceiling fan, and I don't mean ceiling fan like we know them. I'm talking about those old-timey ceiling unit fans that they mount up in the attic. It's an attic fan. That's what it is. That has to be taken out. It's an old house, but it has good bones.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally, it was going to, and may still do it, replace all the electrical and the plumbing.
Okay.
I'm in the process of taking all the sheetrock down from the ceiling and the walls because they all were smoke damaged. I just think it's nasty, and so I'm taking it all down.
Got it.
But and then on the other side of the house, by the kitchen, I was going to replace one of the. I don't even know what to call this because the house is on a pyramid beam, and the house has a concrete wall that it's probably like 6 inches or 8 inches wide, and the whole house sits on top of it. And the kitchen side, where part of the exterior wood was either removed or something, it had some rot on it, so I was going to replace this beam, which is, it looks like it's probably a 6-inch by 12-inch that sits on top of the concrete wall going all the way around the house, because I just feel like it needs to be replaced. It's not that much, but it could probably be sectioned out and just replaced right there where it's deteriorating.
Got it.
So it's not there's no kitchen there. There's no cabinet. There's no sink. There's no appliances. It's just a room where the kitchen was. And then the back door, vagrants were living in it. So the door was completely destroyed. So we just took it down. And then there are windows that, they busted, I guess, to gain access into the house. And those have to be replaced. So, it's a redo. It's a good shell. It's a good foundation. It's not like somebody's going to have to come in and level it. When you walk across the floor, it's very solid. So it has good potential, but it's a redo. So I just want, you to know, if you can't see it, at least you can understand what's there. I don't want you to purchase something that you don't know anything about.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And there is a detached garage that is going to have to be knocked down, but I also have, it is built out of the same wood that the house is built out of. So instead of just knocking it down and getting rid of it, I'm going to have the boards removed so that I can use them to replace that bathroom wall that was burnt.
Yeah.
So, we've got some product there that I don't want to, lose, because it can be reused, sanded down and reused. But like I said, this is a project.
It is a project. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Well, if you don't mind me asking, I do have a few questions for you.
Sure.
One is, you mentioned that, everyone, there's not much selling around there right now, right? And so what made you buy that? When did you buy it? You bought it about a year or 2 years ago? Hold on, where was it?
Yes, it's been coming up on 2 years.
Yeah. So you must have seen something. You must have seen an opportunity. So I guess that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, I have a few rental properties.
Okay.
And I want to, it's just something, my desire that I've always wanted to get into, is, finding, property and fixing it up and flipping. So it was the first one that I purchased. And
Got it.
The price, when I purchased it, the price was in my price range, and I got it. But I've also had to do a lot of cleanup. Oh my God!
Yeah, I bet.
Horrific.
I know. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but I maintain it. I keep everything mowed. And now, when I bought it, there was a drug gang living across the street, and they sold drugs right off the porch, believe it or not. Cars coming and going, yes. But I felt like when the opportunity presented itself and everything happened very quickly and swiftly, I thought that was a good sign, and I bought it. And, just pray that, okay, these people will go away some way.
Yeah.
And, then this area will, be able to revitalize itself.
Yeah.
And luckily, before this last summer, they left.
They left.
So,
okay. Cause I was going to say, you're doing a poor job selling me this property with that information, but then, you reeled me back in. I was ready to get off the phone already. Oh,
yeah.
man.
And so, the thing about it is that there are good people that live on that street.
Got it.
And so a friend of mine bought one kind of catty cornered, and he and I both were like, what are we doing? And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this ain't going to last forever. At some point, the laws are going to get involved, or somebody's going to make a call, and they're going to go away, or maybe they'll go away on their own. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like it will happen, and it did.
Yeah.
So that has been a huge blessing, and I don't know why this lady that owns that property, she owns it. She owns the one next door, and then she owns the one across the street. So they're not taken care of. It's like, I don't know if these properties are just a write-off for her or how it benefits her business. But I've heard from a lot of the locals, because after I purchased it and started working on it, different people would come by and ask me, you got any work I can do? Can I, help you with anything? So I would just hire the locals, because I feel like that's the best way you can form a relationship in the community, because I don't live there. I don't live over there. I live over on the Arkansas side out in the country.
Got it.
So,
Okay.
But, these locals have been my best ally. And I think also protection from these people across the street, during this time. So,
Yeah.
I never noodled with any of them, but I was very respectful, hey, how y'all doing? Nice to see you, and I mind my business. So the people that would help me with my project work, they were all very eager to let me know what was going on over there. And they, helped. I paid them good. Therefore, I gained their confidence and their trust. And one guy even, helped me in the summer doing the weed eating, and I gave him some other properties. So I helped him build his business as far as the lawn service goes. And anytime, I needed him or even felt threatened, all I'd have to do is dial his number and he'd be right over. So anyways, and I have friends that run over there and just, if they're in the neighborhood, they'll go check on it, go inside and make sure no one's tried to set up temporary housing.
Yeah.
But because I am over there so often, since I purchased it, I have not had a problem with any of the homeless or vagrants or drug addiction people trying to set up house.
Yeah.
And even before those folks left, whenever I showed back this summer, to do the yard, they were out on their porch like, I told them you'd be back. I'm like, yeah, amen.
Yeah.
So, just trying to be friendly. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you actually pointed that out, because just to let you know, whenever we buy property outside of our markets, we actually like to partner with local investors. And the only reason why we do that is because we want to make sure we always have a set of eyes on our project. You know what I mean? It's a good way for us to protect our investment. Yep, absolutely. So if we were to make a deal here, just FYI, typically we close within 14 days or sooner. We'll pay cash, buy it as is. We pay closing costs, no realtor fees, the whole shebang. But in those 14 days, one, I'll open title to make sure title is clean. The second thing we're going to do is that we will send, a few contractors out there to get bids, and then I'll also send the local investors out there to see who's going to partner with me on it. You know what I mean? So kind of just giving you a little bit of heads up on how we do our business. That being said, let me just ask you a few more questions, and I'll be able to make an offer here. First and foremost, obviously, when you bought this property, you had a rehab cost in mind based on what you saw, and you also had how much you can sell it for. So based on that market, once we fix it and modernize that place, how much do you think we can sell it for?
So my numbers, I don't know if they are would be in alignment with your numbers, because I have my own contractors that work for me. So I'm buying all the material, and then I basically pay them a wage.
Okay.
So I'm probably coming out a whole lot better on the remodel.
Okay.
But sounds like you may have, if you're taking bids, I don't know. But my expectation was that I can do everything I need to do for under $50,000 and still flip the house. Even if I flipped it for $100,000, which would be the very low bottom dollar, I would make a profit off of it. But my expectation, the realtor that I used, told me that I would be able to sell it for at least $150,000, because now this area is not considered a high income area, but every family needs a home, and there's always somebody. Now the lot that the home sits on is just the one, but the lot in between the first neighbor and this house, the state owns, or the city owns. And I was actually going to purchase it as well. And then the big lot on the corner is also owned by the state, or by the city. So now I take care of all of it when I mow, because me mowing my little, front yard and backyard doesn't at Appeal, it's the one next to it on either side of it look like, you know, a hayfield.
Yep.
So I keep it all manicured. It doesn't cost me any more to roll over it than it, you know, during the week as it does. I'm there. I have a big old zero turn, so I can zip it all down, you know, in 30, 45 minutes, I'm done. But I haven't gone to the city about that, but when I go pay my taxes here next, I was going to ask them about that lot. And I know that the city workers know that I take care of it because since I do, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be a bonus for me to purchase it. But the original owners had, and then they let the one go back to the city for, I don't know why they did that, because it enhanced the house.
Yeah.
The whole, you know, as being a yard, I guess your kids can run and play in.
Yeah.
But anyway, nevertheless, you can do your research and get your estimates or whatever. I'm firm on the $25,000 because of the money I've put into it and the time I've spent on it, and I know that it's way below market value for anything else in this town, and even those that are at $50,000 and $65,000 are not much better than what I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the price that I would want for it is good based on what I know about the property, and I'm not going to come off of it. I get calls like this all the time.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. And just to let you know, I'm not a baker either. I don't like to sugarcoat things. I can, you know, when I give an offer, if it,
no, I don't want it.
Exactly.
I'm not upset. I don't have any emotional attachment to anything.
Exactly. Well, just a few more questions if you don't mind. And I do this every day. I'll give you an offer before we get off the phone. What's the bathroom count and square footage?
331. Now, my plans.
What's the square footage? I apologize. What's the square footage again? I see that it says 1124 here, so I just wanted to see if it's.
Okay. I was thinking just under 12. Yeah.
Okay. So that sounds right. Okay. Go ahead.
Right. So, my plans for this property, these are very deep lots, and I was going to actually build off to the back. The bedrooms are pretty, the master bedrooms are really decent size, and then the two smaller bedrooms, they're one's bigger than the other. But my plan for it was to expand the kitchen on both sides, because there's two walls, one adjacent to the bedroom in the middle, and then one leading into the living room area. So everything that's in the center, where there's closets, the water heater, the heating unit, so all of that can be taken out, which is going to open up that space really, really big. It'd be 2/3 of the whole house, and create a bigger living, open concept living room kitchen. Also build off to the front, because I had the ability to come off, I think it was 8 or 10 feet, to create a new house space, if you will, with a bigger front porch that would also wrap around towards the kitchen, and then rebuild the garage, and then build off to the back, either, just depending on my funding, either additional bedroom space or even a second floor.
Yeah.
But for me, my next step was to have the old fence line tore down, and all of there's there's like some growth that happens when things aren't being maintained. Have all of that cut down, and then even cut down some of these tree starlings, I think they call them. They just pop up. All of that knocked down so that you can actually see how much of the backyard property you have to work with. But that's probably going to happen here
Got it.
in the next couple of months.
Now,
Anywho,
question for you: How much do you think we can rent that place out for?
I'm going to tell you what. I have some renters, and I was looking for one of my ladies that clean with me, and she kept going on and on and on about I can't afford it. I'm like, you're making $52,000 a year. Why can't you afford to rent something? So that kind of got my curiosity up. So I got online looking at rental properties for shacks. You can get $750 if their quality of living is decent, anywhere from $1,000 up. And I think the going rate is about $1,250. And I'm like, wow, that is outrageous.
Yeah. I was gonna say you might want to keep that and get some mailbox money for you.
So this street, 16th Street, is just down the road from what we call Grimm Stadium. And that's where all of the Texas High football games are held.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a predominantly family area, family community. If you Google all of the housing prices around this community, you'll find different amounts. I know the one at the end of 16th Street, the tax rolls showed that it was worth like $165,000, and there were some others that were in that same price range. And then there's some that go down as low as $45,000. But there's definitely, like me and the guy across the street that bought one, it's like there's a need. There are families that need, and there are families in different economic situations. Not everybody can afford the $350,000 home, but there's a home for everyone in everyone's wallet.
Absolutely.
So that's our expectation is I'm not looking to get rich off of this. I'm not looking to make a, huge amount off of it, but I'm constantly having people ask me, when you gonna finish that house, and, I had other things come up that, like I said, I got other rental properties, and I just had to spend, $10,000 to get air conditioning unit upgraded. So, I have to do things on the budget that I have.
Yeah.
And so I'm not a big organization that does this for a living. I'm just me.
100%. Okay.
And it ain't hurting me to pay, the taxes on it, and it can sit there until I decide to do what I want to do. Or if somebody wants to buy me out, they can do it, and that's it.
Got it.
So everything I know about everything with this property. So
Yeah.
I'm throwing it back on you.
Yeah. So I thank you very much for all that insight. Definitely helps me get a better idea on what's going on. And by the way, while we're on the phone, just curious, would you happen to have any pictures of the property? And if you don't, it's okay. I just want to know.
I do, but I changed phones about 8 months ago, and I did not have all my photos uploaded to the phone. I'm starting new. I have them saved to a computer somewhere, but I can either go over there and take some, or some but I'm really busy this weekend, so I doubt I'm going over there.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I just wanted to know if you did have some, but that's okay. So here's how I'm looking at it, Catherine, and I'm just gonna share with you, from a flips point of view, and also from a buy and hold point of view, right?
Yep.
On a flip side, the way I'm looking at it is, I mean, that realtor says he or she can sell it for 150. They might be right, but I'm looking in the area and it's an $80,000 block. You know what I mean? So I probably on average, yeah. And so it's like you got to go with what the market's telling you.
May not be worth your time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So for you, yeah. So on a flip side, because remember, I will partner with someone on this. In order for it to be on the flip side, it would be under the 25. Because, and let me just explain to you, and you can probably agree with me or disagree, which is fine. But
Caesar, look, I don't care. It's either a yes or a no. You're interested or you're not. You don't have to explain to me. Like I said, I'm not emotionally invested in this.
No, I understand.
If it's not something you're interested in, and that's why I tell people that call me. Here's the truth.
Here's the terms. Yeah,
play.
I got you.
Yep. If you want it for 25, I'll be happy to sell it. If you don't, and once I do my investment and get it fixed up and I sell it, my bottom profit would probably be $25,000. That's why my price range is where it's at. So
gotcha. Yeah.
I get 25,000 or I don't.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying if you don't want it, you're not hurting my feelings.
No, I understand. So what I'm trying to say here is if we do the 25, which I can go try to do at 25. I will probably, instead of 14 days, I would probably need 30 days. And the only reason why is because a couple of things. One, I'm going to have to get multiple bids and I don't have control of their calendar. So just to give me a little bit of time. And then the second thing is I have to look for a buy and hold investor out there who's willing to go get dirty with me on the repairs and then, and then hold it and then get some returns that way. Because the 25 will only work if we were to do a buy and hold strategy here. So if I'm sorry.
I don't know what that is.
It's what you do. Just buy it and then holding it and get renters in there. So instead of instead of putting in 40, 50,000, we just put in 20,000, put a lipstick on the pig, so to speak, and then get someone in there.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, bare minimum just to get it livable.
Exactly. So in that way, the cost comes down. Since the cost comes down, then we can pay a little bit and meet you to that 25. You know what I mean? So that's where I was getting at, right? I wasn't going to offer you the flip number. I was just saying that on the flip side, if you're talking to a fixer-upper guy, the 25 doesn't work. But if I talk to a buy and hold guy, someone that wants to be a landlord, it can work. I just need 30 days to make it happen because I got to find that right partner.
Right. Well, okay, that's fine. Call me back and let me know, or send me a text message. Either way,
Well, what I'd like to do, so this is where I was trying to get at, Catherine. What I like to do is let's get in an agreement for a quick 30 days, and I don't even need the full 30 days. Usually within the first 2 weeks, I'll know. But I just want to give myself a little bit of cushion. We'll do a 30-day agreement for 25, and then I can start sending my guys out there.
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
It ain't going nowhere.
All right, there you go.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm going to text you your email address and just let me at least what you left behind. So I want to see if this is the correct one.
Okay. Yeah, it's Kathy, KATHY_Martindale@yahoo.com.
All right. Give me 1 second. I just sent it to you. I always like to send it just because sometimes the spelling's a little different. There's always underscore and so forth.
There is.
So what I'll do is I'll send over. Usually, I like to go over the contract with folks from top to bottom, which is, by the way, it's only 2 pages, so it's pretty straightforward. But it sounds like you have your other properties, so I'm sure you've gone through contracts before. Do you want me to just go ahead and send it over to you? You review it, and then you sign it if everything's kosher. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll send that over. So give me like maybe 5-15 minutes. I'll send it over. Once it's sent, I'll shoot you a text to let you know to check your inbox.
Okay.
All right, wonderful. Thanks, Catherine. Appreciate it. Oh, Catherine.
Thank you.
Catherine.
What?
Quick question. What's the access like? Because once I start sending my contractors out there, is it open? Is there a key? Do I have to put a lockbox in there, or how does that work?
No, it's open. The kitchen don't even have a door on it. So
Gotcha.
no, I don't lock it. No, there's nothing there to take. But you can walk in, drive up. There's kind of like a little circle driveway, and they can walk the perimeter, do whatever they want to do. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So
And
I don't have a problem with it.
and how far do you live away from there again? You live quite far, right?
No, it's not far. Texarkana is a twin city, so part of it's in Arkansas, part of it's in Texas.
Yep.
I live on the Arkansas side. So from my house to that property, I'm probably looking at 7 miles.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know if you live in a big city, that don't seem like a lot, but when you're in a small town, it's like, oh, that's on the other side of town.
That's right. No, because the only reason why I ask is because if you can, at some point this weekend or this week, if you could send over some pictures, that would be great. If you don't live that far, is that something that would be doable for you?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. When do you think you'd be able to do that?
I'm sorry. What did you want me to do?
No. I was wondering if you're going to be around that neighborhood. I was just wondering if you're going to be there, if you can take some pictures of the property.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'll get over there at some point, but like I said, I have a lot going on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll get over there sometime next week. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great. That would help me out a lot as well. Because when I do talk to my partners that I've partnered with in that area, a lot of times they'll ask me for like pictures before they even take the time to go over there. So that would just help out a lot.
Right.
Yep. So that would help out. Okay, cool. I'll send this over to you right now,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. Appreciate it. Pleasure. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's send over this contract. Another one bites dust. Here's the legal description for this one. Let's go. I'm almost done. Oh, I thought that was good. What's today? Today's the 12th, right? I'm almost done. I'll make one more phone call and then.
Okay.
What is this? Can I do this backwards again? Buyer Caesar. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I have everything on here. Please check your inbox. Contracts.
Push. Bring it. I don't know. Nose. No. Come on, bring it. Bring it. Nose. No. Yeah, use your nose.
Tom, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man? How are you?
Doing all right. Just sent over another contract.
Let's go.
You got 2 signed last night, and this one's going to sign as soon as she sees it.
Awesome, man. Well, send me the details so I can get all the shit ready for Monday then.
Yeah, I'll have everything. I'll probably do it later today or tomorrow. I got to do my taxes. Yeah, well, this one that I've just sent right now, it's a 30-day, so we don't necessarily have to do it tomorrow or on Monday, but the other 2, let's
Okay.
do it. And then if you want on Monday, I can hop on a call with you pretty early before you blast it, so we can just like talk about like what's the strategy there too.
Yeah, for sure. That would be great. And the other thing I was going to ask you, bro.
Oh, and you're on live, by the way, just FYI.
Okay, cool. David, our seller for Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
I think he's getting funny, man. I think he's getting funny because he was very responsive before other people started calling him. And now he's not responsive. I tried a couple times yesterday. I've got someone that wants to walk it at 10:30 on Monday, and then I got an offer on it. I haven't talked to them yet. I've tried to call them, but I mean, we need him to cooperate, obviously. So maybe it would be better for you to, before I like scare him away completely, if you could try and call him and calm him down. Like, I'm sure he's not going to say he's freaked out about it, but he is. His behavior has definitely changed.
Okay. So what is it? So what do you need from him? Just 10:30 Monday morning?
10:30 Monday morning, and then maybe just try and calm his nerves.
Okay. I mean, I see your last text. He did respond to you, and then you texted him back saying thank you, right? Did you try calling him after that or no?
No, I didn't try calling him after that. But like, I've tried calling him, I think once or twice yesterday, and then once or twice the day before.
Okay.
So he's not answering my calls at all, and he was like super cool when I talked to him on the phone a couple times before that. So I think he's just kind of getting scared off,
Yeah.
Because in one of his texts, he's like, I haven't talked to anybody but y'all, and now all of a sudden, like all these people, there's a lesson to be learned here. I think, in our drip text, I think that we gave out the address freely in the drip. And I think people are starting to hammer him, like, to try and snake the deal. So I don't know. I just want his nerves to be calm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I don't even know if this offer is legit yet because I haven't talked to this person.
Yep.
So I just want to make sure he's like still on board if we can figure this thing out.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna give him a call right now then.
Okay. Cool, man. Thanks.
That 10:30 we're confirmed, right, from your guy?
Yeah, I just need to let him know that was his time. He's like
10:30 Monday. Okay, Monday. I'll give him a call right now.
All right, cool, man. Thanks.
Three, 6, 1, 4.
Give me a call when you have a sec. David, my man, how are you?
All right, how you doing?
Oh, doing all right, man. It's Saturday. I'm hanging out with my mom and my brother and my nephew, so it's a good day. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
How's everything going with you?
All right. I'm having a yard sale right now, getting rid of a bunch of stuff.
Oh, wonderful, man. Good luck with that. Made any sales yet?
Yeah, I made about $65 so far.
Hey, $65 is better than no dollars.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gas money for the week.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, David, I just want to give you a call because I remember you texting the other day about other people calling you, and I was actually a little ticked off. I was like, what the heck's going on in here? So I just wanted to talk to you and just tell you, like, hey, everything we discuss is exactly how it is. Like I'm not a baker. I don't like to sugarcoat things. So anyone that calls you try to walk the property, that's not coming from us. And that's totally not cool. We will always let you know.
So far I've told them, no, I'm already committed to someone. And they said, well, what do they offer? And I said, well, that's between me and them. Mm-hmm. And I wrote their names and number down, and I was going to give it to Tom.
Yeah, that would be great if you can give it to Tom. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. That being said, Tom just reached out to me, and so we actually have someone that can go take a look at your place on Monday at 10:30 a.m. Would that be doable for you?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay, I'll have Tom text you just to confirm, and then I'll let Tom to give you that person's name, so at least when they knock on the door, you'll be expecting them. Okay.
Right.
Wonderful. And then also, yeah, and then I'll probably give you a call maybe half an hour, an hour before then, just to confirm one last time, because life happens, things come up, so I always like to confirm an hour before the walkthrough. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, wonderful, my friend. Well, have a wonderful weekend. Good luck with your yard sale, and we'll have our guy meet you on Monday at 10:30.
Okay, sounds great.
Wonderful. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Tom, we're good. Monday, 10:30 a.m. Just shoot him a text with whoever is going to show up, so at least he knows who it is, and then he's also going to text you back the names and numbers of the people who's contact him trying to snake our deal. Yeah, he's just doing a yard sale right now, so he might not get you those names and numbers. But just say, hey, I spoke with Caesar. We're good at 10:30. Here's who's going there. And by the way, when you have a chance, send me the other names and numbers, whatever.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks.
All right, brother. Have a good weekend. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Practice.
All right, who was I supposed to call today?
Something customized on your own, you can do it. That's the things I grew up usually has not. I see. Okay. Whole week. Now you change what? Let's see. That skill. Okay. Why? I'm not good. Oh, goalies there? Like, both of them are. Huh? Both goalies. Which ones? Both goalies.
The heck?
I know. One far off one. What was that? Second and two.
All right, guys. I have a scheduled call right now.
Why am I playing one now? I'm beating you there. It was after this is you. Using 5 people. Pretty brave, you know. What's the deal about? We'll get. It's you. It's you. Because I you. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm back. Let's make 2 more calls.
What's the road?
Please leave your message for 9. Please leave your message for 940284.
What should we do?
Come on. What's going on in here?
Yes, oh.
Morning, Mom. Hi, Karen. You there?
Press 2.
Si Mama. Ito pa din yun. Ito yung isang pabili ba yun?
Hi, Karen.
Hi, how you doing, Caesar?
Oh.
Frank, I'm Karen's husband.
Hey, Frank. How are you?
Doing good, sir.
Great, great. So thank you for setting some time aside to speak with me today. Looks like you guys are still looking to sell your property on Apache Place. Is that right?
Yes, sir, we sure are.
Wonderful. And how much are you guys looking to get for it?
200,000.
200,000. Wonderful. Can you tell me a little bit what you got going on over there, Frank?
Well, we got 2.5 acres of property here,
Okay.
and we have a just under 2,000 square foot house.
Okay.
It's an A-frame house. We have 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and 1.5 car garage. We have I'm sorry, a 2.5 car garage.
2.5. All right.
And the property sits on we're on 1.5 acres of area that I mow, and we have 1 acre of woods right next to it. So therefore, we're sitting basically on a corner. The road comes down next to our property, and it comes down in front of us. Then it goes off, to the east. But we have 1 acre of woods between us and whoever buys any of the properties on the other side.
Got it.
So it's kind of a secluded area. And this house has been the only house here on this road right here for 36 years.
Wow. 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 When was it built, you said? 36 years ago?
86. Yeah, 1986.
1986. Okay. Got it. All right. You guys just bought this. You guys just bought this recently, right? I'm sorry.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay, got it. Sounds like you got a great place there. Why are you guys selling? You guys just bought it.
Have health issues.
Okay.
Yeah, we were aware of and have came up recently, so it's just better that we go ahead and downsize a little bit.
Got it. Okay. Sorry to hear that. You guys sounds like you guys have a wonderful place there. And as far as the condition of the property, can you tell me a little bit about the condition of it? Like holds the roof, what's going on there, so forth?
It's a frame house with all metal.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't have a shingle roof at all.
Nice. Got it.
The frame of it is set up on structural steel.
Uh-huh.
There's some steel beams, and we actually have steel beams. So
Oh, nice.
It's,
Okay.
That supports the upper part of the house. Yeah, that supports the upper part of the house. And so we also have on the 2 bedrooms on the side, one side, have the staircase that goes up to 1 bedroom right there that has its own access from outside.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has access through the house as well. There's a Jack and Jill bath between it, and there's 2 doors that close off each room with a small foyer hallway there in front of the bathroom.
Got it. Okay.
And then you access on the other door going into the main part of the house.
And then the master side has 14, I'm going to say about 14-foot wall of windows. It's straight up like a cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
On half of the room, the other half is 8-foot ceilings. It's got a walk-in closet that'll fit a twin-size bed easily. Also another extra closet, and it's got its own bathroom, walk-in shower. And then upstairs is the attic, and literally you can walk around up there. So it's almost like having a 3rd floor.
Got it. Okay. Now I'm looking at some of the pictures here on Zillow. I'm assuming these pictures are from when you bought the property 2 years ago, right? It's like
Correct.
it's a wide A-frame. The inside has brown couches, got a rug. Okay. It still looks the same, or anything? You guys change anything?
No, I mean it's got a brand new garage door opener.
Yep.
It's got a brand new, or it will have on Thursday, a brand new water heater for upstairs. New floor in the bathroom downstairs, and the appliances, like the stove has been replaced, and the refrigerator's been replaced because both of those went out.
Got
Other
it.
than that, no, we haven't even painted anything.
Yeah. I gotcha. And do you guys still owe money on this, or because you guys just bought it 2 years ago? Do you guys buy it outright, or you guys have a loan on it?
Yeah. We have a mortgage.
Got a mortgage on it. Okay.
What we're trying to do is get out from under the mortgage.
Yeah. Just curious, by the way. I mean, I'm sorry. What was that?
I said because of my health issues.
Got it. Yeah. Are you guys moving to a different town, or are you guys moving around same town?
We're thinking about moving down where my kids are.
Oh,
I want to be with my grandbabies.
wonderful. Absolutely. My mom is right next to me, and she can hear our conversation, and she loves being with her grandkids. She lives with my brother right now, so waking up next to him puts a smile on her face, So I completely understand. Okay, quick question for you guys. 2 quick questions. Actually, yeah, one. You guys ever thought of like putting it up on the market with a realtor? Sounds like you guys have a great place there and probably get the most maximum value out of it.
Well, we just had a bad experience with the realtor and all that when we bought this place. I mean, they weren't very forthcoming.
Oh. Were there like issues in the house that they didn't tell you guys, or?
But they say about Oklahoma. Yeah, there was a few surprises that we've taken care of, but yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I mean the only reason why I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Now the only reason why I ask is because that, you know, the price point that you guys are asking for is really market value, right? Nothing wrong with it. I mean, it sounds like you guys got a nice place. Just from an investor's point of view, like it just doesn't leave any room for me to make anything. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get rich off of any deal. We do about 5 to 10 deals a month, but we got to keep the lights on, right? And with 220, there's just not enough meat on the bone. I mean, do you guys have any wiggle room? It's about, yeah.
You said you got the market value at 220?
It's about
Okay,
220.
we just checked the market value probably not a week ago. And we looked at it at 240 here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
My wiggle room is about 195. That's and no closing cost. That's the best I can do on it.
Yeah.
So I've got to pay what I owe.
Yep. No, I understand. One second. Okay. I'm just looking at some of the properties in the area. I mean, you guys have a very unique property there. I love A-frames, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. And,
Yeah. They don't write the check.
You like solitude, you definitely got to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there, I know that the guy that built the house, he wrote books, and he was a preacher, and he wrote religious books, and that's basically, I think that was the whole reason he built the house the way he did. And it was secluded down here by itself, so he was able to, do his writing without disruption or distractions.
Yeah. I think there's one or two ways that I can go about this. There's one way that I think would be easier. So let me give you the pros and cons of it. Let me run it by you, and then you let me know if it's something that you'd want to do. If you do, then we can make it happen. If not, no problem at all. No harm, no foul. I understand not every call is a deal, So based on the current condition of your house, which is great, I really just don't see that much value that I can add, right? And if I were, then I would have to offer considerably lower than what you're asking, which would put you guys under the how much you owe, which I don't want to do that to you, right? It doesn't solve your problem. So the other way of going about it is what we call a novation deal. Just curious, has anyone ever talked to you guys about that, or have you ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, so let me explain how that works in the simplest form, hopefully. And then, let me know. So we don't do a whole lot of the, and when I say we don't do a whole lot of this, we still do like 1 or 2 a month, but only a certain amount of property can qualify for it. Meaning properties like yours where it's in a great condition, right? It's not like it doesn't look like it needs a lot of TLC. And so a novation, what it does is that we actually put it up on the market for you. We figure out, we take care of all the realtor fees. We pay all the closing costs, right? And then if we have to do any type of staging or pictures, we'll do that as well. So in other words, we do all the legwork. You just sit back and collect once we sell the property. So you you get like the convenience of a cash deal, because we'll agree on a price, and I think the 195 would work. And then we do the rest of the work for you. So in other words, the 195 comes in once we sell the property, and then anything over that, then obviously we'll pay the closing costs, the realtor fees, and then whatever small portion that we make out of it.
I think that's something that we definitely need to talk about.
I'm sorry?
So I think that's something we definitely need to talk about. Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And what I'll do too is I'm gonna send this over to one of my partners who does a lot of innovations as well to take a look at it, because I want to make sure that it works for us as well. So while you and Frank are talking about it, I'll talk to my partner as well. We'll dig a little deeper on the marketplace. If it's something that we can do, then we'll make it happen for you guys. Just curious, by the way, how much do you guys still owe on the mortgage?
About, I think it's 177.
Yeah, somewhere around
Give
there,
or
right?
take.
Give or take, yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay.
I have to pull it up. So in that process, if y'all do decide you can do that, how quickly is it done, or how long does it take?
Yeah, great question.
Approximately. I mean, I know you can't. And I know you can't, assume that, oh, well, we're going to sell a house in 30 days. I understand all that. I'm just saying, when does all that take effect? So we know what time frame we're looking at.
Absolutely.
For vacating.
Yeah, great question. So what it is that I typically like to do it within 14 days, but because we're doing a novation, typically we do that. It's like we do a 60-day close. Pretty much the reason why we're doing that is we're just looking for more of those retail investors who's willing to pay a little bit more. You know what I mean? Versus myself, right? Who's a bit seasoned, and then also anyone's that we've partnered with. All the seasoned investors are just going to come in and lowball you. You know what I mean? And it's not like they're just trying to lowball you because they're doing it for a profit. You know what I mean? But for a mom and pop who's just maybe getting into the game, right? They look on the market for these type of deals, and then I can see if it's something that we can do. Does that answer your question?
Okay. Well, yes. So let us talk about it, and you talk to your people. I know tomorrow's Sunday, so we can call you back on Monday.
Yeah, let's talk on Monday. What's since I have my calendar open here, what's a good time for me to call you guys back on Monday?
About the same as today, about 11:30, because we have to leave by 1 o'clock to go to work.
Okay.
And we work nights, so.
Okay, I'll put you guys down for Monday at the same time. I'll give you guys a call, and then just let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Okay.
All right, I appreciate your information, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Frank. Bye. That one might work. It might not work. So we'll see. All right, just send that to a couple of folks who does novations and let's see if it would work.
Matanya.
All right, one last phone call. Let's go.
Please leave your message for. Please leave your message for.
Hey, Victor. Good afternoon. Caesar here. Hey, you spoke with one of my partners, James. Looks like you're looking to sell your property on Beacon Avenue. If you're still looking to sell, I'm looking to buy. When you get a chance, give me a call back. You can reach me at this number, 415-579. And I'll go ahead and send you a quick text as well, just in case that's easier for you to respond back. Okay? Thanks, man. Bye. All right, guys, that's my power hour. Ended up doing for 2 hours and 12 minutes. So got one contract in or sent, and let me go check if it's actually been signed before we go. Let's take a look. Hey, she actually signed it already. Let's go. One contract signed. Done data. All right, well, that's not bad. One contract for a Saturday. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Bye.